Former Labour and Foreign Employment Minister Manusha Nanayakkara has been summoned to appear before the Financial Crimes Investigation Division's Bribery and Corruption Investigation Unit on Wednesday, August 20, police sources said. The high-profile summons has sent ripples through the political landscape, raising questions about potential misconduct during the former minister's tenure. The inquiry, conducted under the provisions of the 2006 Money Laundering Prevention Amendment Act No. 40 of 2011, seeks to examine assets allegedly acquired by the former minister during his time in office, a senior police officer said. This development marks a significant escalation in the ongoing efforts to combat corruption within the highest echelons of government. The probe was initiated following a complaint lodged with the unit by the chairman of the Citizens Force Against Corruption and Misuse, alleging illicit enrichment and corruption. This citizen-led initiative underscores the growing public demand for transparency and accountability in public office. The summons comes amidst a broader crackdown on financial crimes and corruption within the country's political sphere. Nanayakkara, who held the prestigious portfolio of labor and foreign employment, now finds himself at the center of a potentially damaging investigation that could have far-reaching consequences for his political career. Sources close to the investigation reveal that the Financial Crimes Investigation Division has been meticulously gathering evidence for several months. The focus of their inquiry is said to be on unexplained wealth and assets that Nanayakkara allegedly accumulated during his ministerial tenure. These assets, if proven to be illicitly acquired, could constitute a serious breach of public trust and violate anti-corruption laws. The 2006 Money Laundering Prevention Amendment Act No. 40 of 2011, under which the investigation is being conducted, provides a robust legal framework for prosecuting financial crimes. It empowers investigators to scrutinize complex financial transactions and trace the origins of suspicious assets. This legislation has been a crucial tool in the government's arsenal against white-collar crime and corruption. The chairman of the Citizens Force Against Corruption and Misuse, whose complaint set the wheels of this investigation in motion, has been vocal about the need for stringent measures against corruption in public office. In a statement to the press, the chairman emphasized the importance of holding public officials accountable for their actions, regardless of their political affiliations or past positions. As news of the summons spread, political analysts have begun speculating about the potential implications for both Nanayakkara and the broader political landscape. Some view this as a test case for the government's commitment to rooting out corruption, while others caution against jumping to conclusions before the investigation is complete. The Financial Crimes Investigation Division has a reputation for thoroughness and impartiality in its investigations. Its Bribery and Corruption Investigation Unit, in particular, has been at the forefront of several high-profile cases in recent years. The unity's involvement in this case signals the seriousness with which the allegations against Nanayakkara are being treated. Legal experts familiar with the case have pointed out that the summons is just the first step in what could be a lengthy and complex investigation process. They emphasize that being summoned for questioning does not imply guilt and that Nanayakkara will have ample opportunity to present his side of the story. The former minister's legal team has yet to make an official statement regarding the summons. However, sources close to Nanayakkara suggest that he intends to cooperate fully with the investigation and is confident that he will be able to account for all his assets and financial transactions during his time in office. The timing of this investigation has raised eyebrows in some quarters, with Nanayakkara's supporters suggesting that it may be politically motivated. Critics of the current administration argue that the probe could be an attempt to discredit opposition figures. However, government officials have vehemently denied these claims, insisting that the investigation is being conducted purely on the basis of evidence and without any political interference. As Wednesday approaches, all eyes will be on the Financial Crimes Investigation Division's headquarters, where Nanayakkara is expected to appear. The outcome of this initial questioning could set the tone for the rest of the investigation and potentially have significant ramifications for the country's political landscape. The allegations of illicit enrichment and corruption are particularly damaging given Nanayakkara's former role as Labour and Foreign Employment Minister. This position placed him in a position of trust, responsible for safeguarding the interests of workers both at home and abroad. Any misuse of this position for personal gain would be seen as a grave betrayal of public trust. The Citizens Force Against Corruption and Misuse, the organization behind the initial complaint, has been gaining prominence in recent years as a watchdog against government corruption. Its chairman, who remains unnamed in official communications, has been praised by anti-corruption activists for his courage in bringing these allegations to light. As the investigation unfolds, it is expected to shine a spotlight on the broader issue of corruption within the country's political system. Many citizens have expressed hope that this case will serve as a catalyst for more comprehensive reforms aimed at increasing transparency and accountability in government. The Financial Crimes Investigation Division has assured the public that the investigation will be conducted with the utmost professionalism and impartiality. They have also called for patience, noting that complex financial investigations often require time to unravel the intricacies of money trails and asset acquisitions. Wednesday's questioning is likely to be just the beginning of a long process. Depending on the findings, the investigation could lead to formal charges, a court trial, or the clearing of Nanayakkara's name. Whatever the outcome, this case is sure to be closely watched by politicians, legal experts, and citizens alike. As the country grapples with economic challenges and political uncertainties, the fight against corruption has taken on renewed importance. The summons of a former minister underscores the fact that no one is above the law, and that public officials must be prepared to account for their actions while in office. The coming days and weeks will be crucial in determining the direction of this high-stakes investigation. For now, all eyes are on Wednesday, when Manusha Nanayakkara will face questioning that could potentially alter the course of his political career and send ripples through the entire political establishment.